over there along the ledge. Or put the gas tank on there, so might get a little bit of fish here in a bit. You and a little update on what's been going on outside with the animals, I guess the farm. But first I'll take you, I guess a couple videos ago, I built this turkey coop. My goal was to put the turkeys outside and give them their own little space here, and hopefully they would go in there and roost at night. I left them in there for a couple days to let them get used to it, let them go inside, roost, but they're just stubborn. They refuse to go in there. I opened the door yesterday, and one of them, the one that's left in this little pen, she's still in here. She did not roost in there last night. She just slept over there in the corner. And the other two, there's one right there. You can see her. There's actually two. They just jump the fence and go over here and hang out with the chickens. They don't want to go in there and sleep with the chickens, but they'll come in here and they'll hang out with the chickens. So go figure. And they roost on that back fence back there, behind the coop. So you know what? I got my dogs back there. They're protected. The dogs don't mess with them. So I'm not going to worry about them. As long as they stay in the vicinity, close to the dogs, they'll be fine. But as you can see, this one hen, she likes to hang out over here in the turkey pen. She's thinking about it. There she goes. Her wings are clipped, so she still flies. So it doesn't really work too much, I guess. I don't know. She kind of goes where she wants. She'll hang out in the front yard and just kind of make her rounds around the property. I guess she's a guard chicken, but she's a good girl. But also a couple days ago, I guess, I have a bunch of younger layer hens, probably I guess 4 months old. Not quite 4 months old, but I went ahead and brought those guys out. There's 15 of them in there, and those are a mixed blue stars, American stars, and some splash lace Wyandottes, and they're going to be eventually added to my layer flock. I've got about 36, 37 hens out here right now that are laying eggs. I've got 2 roosters with them, a Barred Rock rooster and a Buff Orpington. But those guys, I'd say probably another week or so, I'll open the door and let them out with the big girls. They're already kind of getting used to each other, so hopefully it'll cut down on any kind of pecking and fighting or what have you. But also my compost pile over here, I mowed the yard yesterday. I went ahead and added some more grass clippings to it. I need to go inside in my breeding pens and around the outside of the coop right here and go ahead and get some fertilizer to put in there, some chicken poop. So we'll get that done hopefully in the next couple days before I go back to work. But let me go around to the inside here, kind of show you. I got some baby chicks that hatched out a couple days ago on the 15th. So they're several days old, and my original plan for those chicks was to trade them for some goats. Well, the gentleman who was supposed to trade me the goats, he let me know the other day that one of the goats have died, and the other one, she got sick. He dewormed her, and he thinks she's doing good now, but it's kind of dark in here. But I'm gonna hold off on getting goats for the time being. I've got too many other projects, and I've got some dogs back there, so but I'll get to the dogs in a little bit. I got those a couple weeks ago. We'll go out there and check those guys out, but let me turn this light on. Kind of dark in here. I'll show you the baby chicks, and these are a mixture of Silkies, Blue Andalusian, and they're olive eggers. They were crossed with some blue copper Morans and some Easter eggers, and also have a few Easter eggers in there. But you can see those guys in there. There's 25 of them in there. Out of the 42 eggs that I had, 32 hatched out. I sold 7 the other day, and it's supposed to have someone come by today, pick up some more, so we'll see. But they're all doing good. And they are for sale, so if you are in the Corpus area and you're looking for chicks, give me a shout. Got some. Let's go out here to the breeding pens, take a look. Now I did sell some, I've been selling some chickens over the past couple weeks, so kind of downsizing. I'm just kind of culling out. They're old enough to where I can tell which ones are going to be hens, which ones are going to be roosters. So I'm kind of culling out the ones that I don't want. I'm just looking for color and any defects on the chickens. Well, good morning, buddy. But these guys, my breeders that I have pinned up right now that are old enough to start breeding, I've got my silver lace Wyandottes and my New Hampshire red. Hopefully get some sex link chicks. But I've been gathering these eggs, and along with the Rhode Island red and the Rhode Island white hens down here, I've been getting 3 eggs a day from these girls, so they're very good layers. But I've started collecting eggs, and we're gonna start. This will be my first batch to try to incubate and hatch out these chicks. So we'll see how that goes. It's kind of a project right now. Hopefully they're fertile. I've seen these roosters very active with the hens, so they should be. I've got my Colombian Wyandottes pinned up over here. I've got 3 hens and a big rooster right there. They haven't started laying yet. Should be pretty close to about that time. I've got them some nesting boxes in there. So hopefully we'll start collecting eggs from these guys. And these are my light Sussex. I've got 3 pullets and 2 little cockerels in there. I'm probably going to get rid of the lighter cockerel there, because I only need 1 rooster, and I wanted to keep 2 just in case. You never know, chickens, they tend to just die for no reason. So we'll eventually probably sell him. And I've got my Iowa blues over here. Once again, kind of the same thing. I actually sold one of my little Iowa blue cockerels the other day. I had 3 of them, and now I've got 2. They're real pretty little roosters. So I've got 5 hens in there, 5 pullets, sorry, and 2 little cockerels, and I'll probably end up selling one of those guys as well. I'll end up breeding these. And then my blue Birchen Morans that I hatched out, I put them outside a couple days ago in their own little pen here, and they're all doing good. There's 7 of these guys. It looks like, from what I can tell, 6 of them may be roosters. So I was hoping for a few more pullets, but you know, that's just kind of how it goes when you hatch out chicks. So we'll eventually. Man, he just talkative this morning. But anyways, so that's kind of the update on these guys. They're all doing good. And I went ahead, and what I've got left in here, I've got some blue lace red Wyandottes, and they're more of a, almost look like a, I guess a red lace Wyandotte or a black lace Wyandotte. But I'm not sure. I know there's a few little cockerels in here. We'll cull those out once they get old enough. I'll keep a few, and I'll keep all the pullets, and eventually they'll go outside with the bigger girls. Got that one Birchen Moran, Splash Moran right there. But I took all the blue laced red Wyandottes, the color that I really like, with the blue lacing. I took those guys and put them in here. It's one little rooster right there. And all the pullets, they got the color that I like, so I'm gonna breed these guys. They're gonna turn out real pretty. I got 2 splash lace as well out of this group. I ordered 25, and I believe 9 of them came out the color that I really like. So I'll eventually breed those guys once they get older. So I went ahead and separated them just to kind of give them more room in here because they're getting older, and just give them a little more space. I had about, I don't know, probably 40 chicks in this area at one point, and now I think I counted yesterday, I have 11 in here. Like I said, I've been selling. So let me go out. I moved the meat chickens out as well. I put them outside. They were already feathered out and just kind of outgrowing their little brooder there. So went ahead and brought those guys out here. I've been moving them around, putting them on grass, let them get used to being outside. And they're all doing pretty good too. I got 32 when I ordered them, and I still have 32, so I must be doing something right. Let's take a look at these guys. I need to move these guys as well. They're all out here on the grass, and they are getting big. These guys are about 4 weeks old, I believe. I have to check and see, but I believe they're going to be 4 weeks old next week, next Monday. So today is Saturday, so a couple days. But they're all doing good. They've already been fed this morning, and surprisingly, they still have feed left. But by the end of the day, this will all be gone. So I'm targeting probably the end of August to process these guys. And I usually, I'll keep I'll keep a few, but I've already got some guys, I want to buy them. So once I process them, I think I have 17 out of the 32 already sold, so that's good. But anyways, take a look at my puppies. I got them a couple weeks ago. There's Zeke. You want to say hi, Zeke? Zeke. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? And they've been out here rolling around in the grass, and they've got some birds and stuff in them, so I need to go ahead and I tried to give them a bath. This one here, he didn't mind it so much, but this guy right here, he did not like the bath at all. I had to kind of put a leash on him to kind of give him a bath, and he didn't like it, but he really needs one. I got these dogs, they were 4 months old when I got them. The lady that had them, that I got them from, she has a goat ranch, goat farm, and they've been raised around goats. So they're supposed to be Pyrenees, Anatolian mix with some shepherd. But so they're kind of a mutt, but they've got some. Their parents are guard dogs of the goat flock, so or the goat herd. I'm sorry. And so hopefully they have pretty good bloodline. So far, so good. They've been out here. I've noticed anytime someone comes up or I come out at night to put the chickens up, and they bark, so they kind of know their job. But a little backstory on these guys: when I first got them, they were not raised as pets, and when I first got them, they would not even come to me. They were just real skittish, real kind of standoffish. But after a couple weeks of coming out here, loving on them, and showing them that I'm their friend, they really come around. They come a long way. They'll even come to me now. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Here you go. Come here, bud. Yeah, so they're real sweet puppies. And this one here, this is Dak. And this guy over here, this is Zeke. So yes, anybody who gets that I'm a huge Dallas Cowboy fan. So just naturally, I just named them after two of my favorite players on the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm originally from Dallas. Grew up watching the Cowboys, love the Cowboys. Anybody who knows me knows that. But anyway, so I just wanted to kind of give you a quick update of what's going on outside of the farm. I'll have more videos, projects and things like that on the animals. But just kind of wanted to run through, give you a little update. So now we'll go back inside and get back on the bathroom.